Hi and welcome to Eve's Positive Huntington's Journey. This one's a little bit different, this video. I'll start it off with a funny little thing that Steve did when he and Hammer were at the dump. And Steve and his sense of humour, that's what gets him through. That'll just give you a bit of a laugh. But after that it gets a little bit more serious as he is working with his physio again, Adam from Sports Care, and the amazing new things that Adam comes up with all the time. But I went along this time, and I haven't been for quite a while because normally Hammer takes him, but this time I went along because Hammer couldn't make it, and I really enjoyed it, and yeah, just learnt an awful lot. So it's a little bit different where it takes you through the different exercises, and I'll be explaining things along the way. But I really hope that you stick with it and watch it right to the end and just see the benefits that this is having to help Steve and hopefully help a lot of other people who have neurological or similar types of diseases that they're fighting and living with every day. You or I don't have that challenge, and we have challenges, of course, in life, but we don't have that challenge daily. And we need to be sympathetic to that and understanding and open to learning more about it. So I hope that you will watch this right through. It's a crazy journey, but it also is one where they need the help, and they need it not just physically but mentally. The cognitive skills, of course, are affected, and so all this is a training ground every day that they are going through this disease and other very similar neurological diseases.
Same thing, then that knee, step into onto the tile. Perfect. Make it smooth. So, you got to just get to the next tile, over that, so you're getting to the next tile. That's it. Good.
This one, he's taking on two things. There's two things that he's doing. He's doing the physical thing and the mental thing, listening to what Adam's telling him to do and putting it together. Now, that is automatic for most of us, but not for Steve or other people that have got these problems where the brain has to tell the body what to do. That's automatic for us, but with them, there's a slowing down in between. So it's like the brain is talking to the body, but it's taking its time to get through to the actual parts of the body it's telling to do, if you can understand all that. So it's just that connection and how long it takes for the brain to get through to the physical side of things. And so Adam's putting in two different things here and pairing it up to try and get him to coordinate the two.
Actually, I want you to make a sound. So when you land, try to get it smooth. Good, but it's got to be a smooth rate. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, rather than make sure they're like space them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good.
Adam decided to use an app on his phone that has the beat to try to get Steve to keep to that beat and use his feet coordinating with that beat as well. Either side of the beat. Adam's sort of suggesting to wait till you hear it, then put your foot down. To us, very simple. To Steve, used to be very simple. But this is what this dreaded disease does to the body, to the brain, connecting with the body. It's frustrating to watch when your loved one's going through this. It's fascinating to some degree, but it's very difficult. But we just are just pushing forward with whatever we can do to hold this stinking disease back, so that Steve can just have a longer quality of life, and so many others along with him.
Good. 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 Don't get too fast.
Too fast.
So remember, you got to almost, actually what we might do, wait till you hear the sound with your foot in the air. As soon as you hear it.
I did clean your ears out this morning too, Brian.
You can hear that, right? Right, so once you hear the sound, stay with your foot up. As soon as you hear the sound, down, down, down.
Better.
That's a better prompt for you.
Slow.
Good.
Steve has always had the need for speed. So it's good to make lighthearted some of these things, so as he's progressing through these exercises, otherwise it would become very frustrating. So I'm so glad that he has a sense of humour, warped as it is.
What I might do, I'm going to get it a bit faster.
Cool.
All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to walk.
Sometimes you just got to laugh. He's trying so hard. And he's not getting frustrated. He's just doing the best he can. So we all laugh along with him.
Go. Now listen to it. Now. So try to get speed up. This is the one I can let you go fast. But you've got to try to more bend. Down, up, down. Wait for the beat. Hang on, I'm going to slow it down a bit. Alright, so go down, up, and down. Good, and up, and down, up, nice. Stay. Try to keep staying there. Up.
You might find
Down.
this monotonous or boring or
Down.
just going on and on and on,
Up.
but it's not boring for
Down.
Steve, and it is not boring for many others in
Nice.
his situation. It is crucial.
Down. Up. Don't make him fall. Again.
No.
Down. 3 more. Up. And down. And up. And down. And up. So both feet together. Try to keep your legs straight. And you're just going up on your toes. No, legs straight. Watch my legs. Watch my legs. Ready? Up. Down. Up on your toes. Up on your toes and down. Good. Up. That's it. That's the one. Up, up, up on your toes. Up. Straight up. Up. Oh, that's a hard one. No problem.
This reminds me when I tried to teach him Pilates once.
I don't mind if you hold on here really hard, but you got to go up. That's it. And down. And up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down.
So with this one, Adam's taking him walking without the walker. I had a chat with Adam and said that I think it's going to be safer and easier for me physically to get Steve to use the walker at home. He's not been wanting to use the walker at home, but I've been trying to get him to do that, and he's like, no, Adam says I have to walk. So I had a chat with Adam and he said, yes, Steve, that's okay if you're with Hammer or myself, but for Jenny it's not fair, because she's with you most of the time, to expect her to be ready to grab you or trying to lift you or all those things 24/7, that the walker needs to be used at home. So what Adam's doing here, he's taking him for walks. We don't want him to stop walking for as long as he possibly can basically walk. It is getting a lot harder and he can't do it on his own, but to also be used to using the walker as his tool for getting around as well. And we've been doing that at home since, and oh man, it's made a big difference. It's so much better, and he's realised that too. So it's better for both of us, not just for me.
Nice. Get your balance. Oh, go right back. Then we're going to do the next lap with your frame.
Concentrate.
Nice. You're turning. I do want to practice a couple more turns. When you're turning, rather than you just step around and pull the frame, I want you to drive it around the corner. So we're going to go from here, drive it around in a semicircle. So I'm going to help you. Yeah, no, don't pivot it. Keep walking behind it. We're going to drive around in a semicircle. Keep going. Keep it going forwards all the time, like that. Always roll on the forward. And you just drive a bigger arc rather than trying.
So these ones are basically coordination, the brain again telling the body what to do, but this is more complicated because you're doing arms in different directions and you're only using parts of your leg to move and all this sort of thing. So you'll see, if you watch it right through, you'll understand what I'm saying. So all these things are trying to keep the brain trained to be able to tell the body what to do, things that we take for granted.
Try to get it moving at the same time. So you've got both arms going and they cross over in the middle. It's hard. Start with one right up. Now cross over. Go. Both at the same time. No, just same exercise, but make sure both your arms are moving at the same time. That's it. That's it.
Hey.
Good. But slower. Slower. Everything's slow. No, what I mean. Everything's slow.
Not with Stevens, no. Speed.
Keep going. Let's go. We'll do it together. Up. That's it. And again. Good. Good. Good.
Stephen speed regling, it's called.
Yeah, that's right. You've never done anything slow.
No.
And all you're going to do is lift up that part and back down. So it's just that. All right, and down. Go again. Good. And down. Good. Good. Nice. Now do the other leg. That's not the same, remember? Just that. That's it. Nice. Exactly. You're wise to my exercise, right? Go. Remember, we're not lifting it off the... That's it. Good. That's it. That's good. Swap. 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 one leg down. Good. Can you feel yourself falling backwards? All right. I'm going to come in behind you, actually. That's it. Good job. So try and go right out straight with your knee. You won't hit the wall, just.
I've got an armchair pillow that we use.
Oh yeah. That's good, Steve. All right, and stop and have a rest. On the spot. Like that. Go.
If you're watching this and you're struggling with
job.
some type of neurological disease, whether it be Huntington's or something similar,
All right, now ready? Watch
I
my
hope
legs.
that
I'm gonna do
you
this. I'm gonna
are
try
getting
it.
something out of this. And you can work along with Steve as he tries these different actions and just listen to what Adam's saying, his
Both
physio.
legs out.
I really hope that you're
Both
getting
legs
something
in.
out of it and can just
But
work
remember,
along
watch
with
me
him
again.
as well.
You got to march out, march in. Good. Good job. Remember, still get that sound. That's it. Out. Out. It's nearly got my toe. And then bring them in. So the last one should be right in together. Now, march out. March in. This is going to be a work in progress. All right.
As you watch this last one, I thank you for watching it right through to the end. And this is something that we are doing more and more at home now, because this isn't just something when he's getting up out of a chair or getting up off the bed. This is something that we use all the time, getting up off the shower chair, getting out of the shower and standing while I wipe him, getting him to the bed. We use the walker, then he sits down, but then to get him dressed, he's up and down to be able to dress him as well. So these are things that the leaning forward rather than leaning back are going to help. It does make a difference, and I've noticed it, especially getting him out of his chair. It is a lift chair, but if we can get him to do it himself for as long as we possibly can, we will. The lift will be there if he absolutely needs it. So these are things that, once again, we all take for granted, but we're just working hard on them every day, and little things deteriorate bit by bit. But if we can keep the brain telling the body what to do for longer, it will stretch out for longer, if you know what I mean. So thank you for watching right to the end. Thank you for being sympathetic and empathetic, I guess, more than sympathetic. Thank you for caring. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for just being there, for caring, for being our friends, for being understanding. There are so many people out there suffering, so many. And if these YouTubes that we're doing can help anyone out there, even just one person, and I know that they have, because we've had people letting us know that, who are going through a real struggle in life. So it's working. So people, please, if it's working, if you're not suffering from anything, please share so that you can reach out to those who are. You just never know what path you will cross by sharing these videos. Have an awesome week, everyone, and we will see you on the weekend. Will be another one. That's coming around fast enough. Bye for now.
Good. Really well done. And back down again. This is probably the one thing that I would prompt him on for you when you have him up and turning, like lean forward.
Yeah. We do it when he gets up out of his chair.
Yeah, because he tends to. That's good. He tends to get up there and often throw himself backwards, and then you're vulnerable if you're in front or beside. It's like you're going down with him almost.
Yeah, he falls back in his chair.
And he can fall back in his chair, which is there's some safety in that, but it's not. Leaning forward, he's probably not likely to.
Walk it right round. Walk it right round. No, no. Walk it right round up to the walker. Keep going till you get to this in front of the seat.